All right, y'all. So I actually had to record this video twice. In this video, we're talking about some things that I've been learning from the last couple of months that can take you as a videographer or a photographer, I know that's not in the title, from 0 to 10K a month, right? And just some things that I've learned from actual experience that I did not find on YouTube, or I didn't learn from a coach, or I didn't learn from going to college, right, with a degree in film. So Number one is niche, right? Number one is niche. A lot of people say this. A lot of people don't break down what niche is, right? So niche is really just the category of work that you do in your profession, right? What is your skill set in a certain category of your work? So you have to break it down very, 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 very narrow. This is not something that's very broad. If you're a photographer, what kind of photographer are you? Are you a portrait photographer? Are you a landscape photographer? Are you someone who does, sports photography, right? Then even with that, what kind of sport do you do? Do you do soccer? Do you do football, right? Do you do, little kids soccer games, right? So these are the things I want y'all to think of when people are saying niche. I know a lot of people just say niche, 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 and they never really explain to y'all exactly what is a niche. But as you grow as a creative on the business side, with your systems that you implement, you need to know what niche you're in. That's the first part. And it's almost like if you had a personal brand, you have to know who you are before you can build that personal brand and build that story around yourself. For your business, is going to be your niche. So with me as a creative, speaking from a creative point of view, it was definitely hard for me to not find my niche, but to narrow down to just one, because I like to do so many things. And I just feel like I'm putting myself in a box when I choose a niche. And it kind of just stops the creative juices from flowing sometimes. So with that being said, I have finally kind of picked my niche, right? I got my eyes on these three things. Currently, one is working better than the other. And I think that's the one that I'm definitely going to double down on. Before, it used to be music videos and entertainment videos. Definitely don't want anything to do with music videos right now. If I do something with music videos, it's going to be something from someone who was a client from mine from a while ago, and I also know them on a personal level, right? Other than that, I would not suggest that you guys go out and shoot music videos. It's probably going to be a lot of money in that, especially if you're in an area like Atlanta, like me, and you can actually get your edits down pack, right? That's what a lot of people just want, is the edits. You don't even have to have a crazy camera when it comes to music videos. You just have to have the edits, be in enough people's faces, and you can collect a lot of money hand over fist, right? But there's a lot of things that come with that. You're going to be around a lot of different people that are not going to be probably beneficial to you in your career as a creative and as a business owner, right? So, and you're going to be in certain areas and environments and settings where you might not be able to control lighting. It's run and gun, right? It's a super last minute. It's kind of rushed sometimes, right? So a lot of things you can't really control, which kind of hinder you from actually growing as a creative, right? But with that being said, you guys have to find your niche. I can't tell you guys what your niche is. No one can really tell you what your niche is unless they just go through, maybe your business and you're making a certain amount of money already and they see what's making 80% of your money, then hey, that should probably be your niche, whether you like it or not. But for you who's watching this video, if you're a creative, I can't really tell you exactly what your niche is going to be. Hopefully you find that, right, as time goes on. But the number two thing I'm going to say that you guys can do that's going to take you from 0 to 10K. And like I said, I want this video to be as fast as possible. It's going to be shooting free things, right? When I say shooting free things or filming free things, if you're a photographer, you're going to have to do some free headshots. You're going to have to do some free holiday pictures. If you're a videographer, you're going to have to do some free graduations. You might have to do some free sports games, right? And when I say you might have to do these free things, it's because this is either how you're going to step into the door to start doing these different niches, or to test if you like these different niches without having a lot of kickback as far as if you mess up the footage or the deliverable. And then you also, on top of that, you're going to really get a lot from doing free things when it becomes past your experience, because a lot of free things don't pay off immediately, right? That's what another things that I think new creators or business owners don't understand, is that when you do things for free, you don't usually see an insta ROI, which doesn't mean you don't get an ROI. It just might not be right when you want it, right? So that's kind of something hard to deal with. But I think from all the free things I did, all of them don't pan out, but enough of them, half of them panned out enough to make it make sense, right? The other half, like I said, were just helping me get that experience, making those networking connections that I was around. Another thing I want to touch on, if you're doing something for free, definitely make sure you bring your cards and stuff so you can network. Reach out to people, just talk to people who are around you. You never know, you might have your next client when you go to do your booking or when you go to do that free shoot or that creative shoot. So keep that in mind, right? Something else I was going to say about doing free stuff. When it comes to doing free stuff, some of the free things that I have done years and years down the road have came to a 5x and 10x because of the referrals that I've got that those people are connected to. So definitely want to be mindful of what you do for free. When you do things for free, right? You need to know why you're doing it. You need to have something that can add to your portfolio, right? And you need to know what type of person you're working with for free. You shouldn't just be working with anybody for free. You should be working with somebody you want to work with on your terms. So that's another thing I want to add when people say free, free, free. Since you're doing it for free, you need to be on your terms, right? You need to be there however many hours you want to be there. You shouldn't be there for something else like, hey, well, you need to be here for 6 hours. Like, no, if you only want to be there for an hour or two, tell them, hey, I'm only going to be here for an hour or two. You need to give them as many deliverables as you want to give them, right? And you need to tell them straight up, hey, even if it's not your first time, if you're doing something for free, you need to tell them, hey, I do this, but I'm a photographer who does headshots, but this is my first time doing a corporate headshot for you guys. So make sure you guys give me some leeway, right? So the third thing I would say is going to be adding a subscription to your business, right? A lot of creatives don't have a subscription. And when I say they don't have a subscription, they don't have something that somebody could buy, right? They don't have clients on retainer as far as videos and photos go, or just creating design templates or editing, anything you can think of. They just don't have anybody on any type of retainer, and they don't have a community that they own, right? That they're selling people entry to on a monthly basis or a yearly basis, right? So that's definitely something you want to add as soon as possible to get you from that 0K to that 10K, right? Like I said, all three of these things work in combination with each other. If you're somebody who's watching this video as a creative, I would say one thing you want to try to do is look at those three things that I already talked about, and whichever one you're already not using or already taking advantage of, make sure you start using that one this month within the next 30 days, and you should automatically see, yourself starting to grow, whether it's your following or your actual bookings, right? So y'all, like I said, I recorded this video twice. We're not gonna have no edits on this video. We shot this video on the 55mm Zeiss lens. Got the A7R3 and we got the DJI mic. This is the first one. I think this is the first DJI mic we got right here. But yeah, pretty simple. If you guys want to follow me and see what I'm doing, see some of my actual behind the scenes stuff before I start posting the full stuff on YouTube, because we only have 60-second versions right now for social media. You guys can follow me in the description below. It's going to be the same as a YouTube. So that's Brandnewflix, BRANDNEWFLIX. And y'all let me know if you made it to the end of the video. Type in the word subscription in the comment section. Hopefully we got some creatives watching this video. If you're not a creative and you're watching this video and you've just been supporting the YouTube channel for this long, or you're a family member, I appreciate you for tuning in and watching this video. We got some more stuff coming for y'all, man. Peace.